Well, we've definitely been seeing our share of holiday movies this season, but for the next 2 Sundays, we are getting something a little different. A double dose of cheer.
Oh, Sister Swap. I love this.
I do too.
2 sisters in 2 movies over 2 nights.
Some may even say this is a Christmas miracle.
We talked about maybe making it 1 movie, but it just didn't feel like enough, you know? So then we had this idea. I had this idea, sorry, but it was my idea.
It was your idea. Totally her idea. I'm just along for the ride.
This double feature is full of firsts, including the first time sisters Kimberly Williams-Paisley and Ashley Williams appear in a film together.
Getting to act with you on screen was one of the great joys of my entire career.
Really?
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Just being able to
I'm so glad we're recording this.
I can't take it back now.
No, I'm going to show this to him. You're annoyed with me. I'm going to be like, but one time.
That was on screen. That was on screen. I liked you on screen.
And you cannot fake these siblings' on-screen chemistry.
Why don't you stay longer?
Really?
Yeah, stay as long as you want.
I mean, I can't miss Christmas in Hazelwood, but I would love it. I might have to borrow some clothes.
I love that you're even pretending to ask. You're wearing one of my sweaters.
Movie number 1 is titled Sister Swap, A Hometown Holiday. And then there's Sister Swap, Christmas in the City.
I play Meg, and Meg, has never really left her small town, which is a suburb of Salt Lake City, but has always, her family is all there and she's part of the family business. My sister and best friend needs me to help out with her business in Salt Lake City. And while in Salt Lake City, I meet some friends that feel like family and really sort of find myself in the city.
My character runs a restaurant in Salt Lake, but then I'm pulled home and I go back to visit my mom. We've just lost a dear relative recently in the family. And while I'm home, I just am drawn there to this small town and wind up renovating this old theater that has been fallen down and surely will die. And we make it a big community effort, and all my efforts go into helping renovate this amazing, adorable little theater, which is inspired by a similar theater in Franklin, Tennessee, where we live. That we were a part of renovating and building back. And, movies bring people together. So that's sort of the central theme of my movie is bringing everybody together for this cause and being a part of this community, this great community.
And playing the leading men to these leading ladies are actors Mark Declan and Keith Robinson.
Joe, I don't think you met my sister Meg.
Oh, I play a character. His name is Joe. He actually runs the Umberg Sprig, Jennifer's Cafe, and he is smitten with Meg, played by Ashley Williams' character, and her energy. And you kind of see throughout the course of the film as they try to prepare for this Christmas event, how opposites attract, so to speak, between Joe and Meg. So it's a real heartwarming story.
My character is, my name's Eric. I grew up in Hazelwood, which is this small town. And Jen, played by Kim Williams-Paisley, she and I were debate team rivals. It turns out during our whole rivalry, I was actually nursing a big crush on her. And so now, years later, we're reunited to work on this project. We're restoring this old theater that her Uncle Dave owned. That's a huge part of the heart of this community. And in the act of restoring it, the old crush is rekindled.
Although they celebrated Christmas on screen, both Keith and Mark are looking forward to celebrating with their families.
I'm going to eat a lot with no conscience, which is good. I worry about that in January. And I watch a lot of sports and try to spend as much time with my family as possible.
At the end of the Christmas season, as the tree is beginning to die, I have the kids, we build a fire, and I have the kids cut a branch. And I talk about how Hanukkah belongs to the Jews and Christmas belongs to the Christians, but Yule belongs to the old gods. And we're going to now, this tree comes from that tradition, and it brought warmth and light into our lives. And now we're going to return it to the warmth and the light of the fire. And so make a wish on the branch, and we throw the branch in. And if it crackles, then the old gods have accepted your sacrifice and your wish will be granted. And of course, because they're pine branches, they always crackle. So it's a fun tradition. Everybody really loves it.
Oh, wow. Preach on, sir. Preach on. Well, you can hang out with the Williams sisters this Sunday night for Sister Swap, a hometown holiday on Hallmark Channel. Then next Sunday, December 12th, you can check out their second movie, Sister Swap, Christmas in the City, which is what's happening now all around the city.